All right, so we're going to do a quick review of writing a topic sentence because we're going to do a lot more practice of expanding your introductory paragraph. So we've done a lot of NVF practice. We're going to be doing a lot of writing topic sentences, and then we're going to get into your projected plan, which I'll explain in a few days, so that you can actually finish an introductory paragraph when we can start doing actual writing. So again, for writing topic sentences, a topic sentence introduces the reader to the subject of your writing assignment. So the difference between that and an NVF is an NVF tells the reader where you got your information. It tells them about the articles you read, whereas your topic sentence is going to tell the reader about what you are going to be writing about. Okay? So there's two types of topic sentences, but for right now we're focusing on power number statements. And power number statement, of course, is a topic sentence, and it contains a number word. All right, the number word is the focus of the sentence because it's going to tell the reader that you're going to discuss, 2 or 3 things about your subject. All right, so I'm going to give you an example of that in just a second. Remember your helpful number words, all right? So I don't care if you use the same word every time. Several's a great one, many, various, numerous. I prefer you stay away from the actual number words. I think you guys in 4th grade are too advanced for that. So I think if you just said there are 3 things, we're not going to say there are, but if you say, talk about your subject and 3 things that they did, it's not terrible at all. And depending on the situation, it could be good, but let's try and stick with some of these other number words. All right. And then again, oops, I put this in twice. All right. So the big thing again is we're going to be avoiding the words there are. We do not want to start your topic sentence off with there are. All right. And I'm going to tell you exactly what you can do to avoid that. What you want to try and do when you start your topic sentence off is with the who, what, where, or when. For instance, if you are going to be writing about a person, start with their name. All right. That would be the who. If you're going to be, example of that, let's go back. An example is one of the articles we read last week about Christopher Columbus. Instead of saying there are many things Christopher Columbus did, you just want to start with his name and say start with the who, Christopher Columbus, right, did several amazing things, right? A what? So if you're going to be writing about a place or an incident or something that happened, let's say you're going to be writing about Hawaii. Instead of saying there are many amazing things to do in Hawaii, you would say Hawaii has several amazing things to do. All right. So that's how you can avoid starting off with there are. All right. Here's some examples of topic sentences. In this one, they actually started off with the number word. 3 cities have serious pollution problems. And of course, you'll be writing about the 3 cities. Let's see. If you're going to be, for this one right here, in winter, so they're talking about when. They started off with the when. I enjoy watching several high school sports. So in that one, I know if I'm reading that, I know you're going to be writing about different high school sports. And then this third one here, I enjoy 4 kinds of music. So we talked about this in the last video, last Wednesday. That one, I know you're going to be writing about 4 kinds of music. And then this one here, the parade was wonderful, 2 exciting things happened. So if that's your topic sentence, what are you gonna be writing about? Okay, good. Okay. So if this was your topic sentence, I'd be expecting to read about the 2 exciting things that happened during the parade. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do to give you an example of this is I have a very short article I'm going to read. I want you to follow along, and I'm going to ask you a question or two as we go. But I'm going to show you how you would do your NVF topic sentence for this article. So this is an example you can use from now on whenever we do topic sentences. So this one's called Ice Sheets by Jessica Sampson. So it says an ice sheet is a thick layer of ice that covers a large area for an extended period of time. By the way, sorry, stopping after one sentence. Anytime you read anything, you should be automatically thinking as you read, what is the main idea of what I'm reading? What is it mostly about? All right, you should be thinking about a main idea, so a full sentence, and then the subject is easy. Subject is usually in your title, right? So that's your subject, ice sheets. But as I'm reading, or when you're reading, always be thinking about the main idea. So during the last glacial period, most of the Earth was covered by ice sheets. Today, there are only two ice sheets in the world. One is the Antarctic ice sheet, and the other is the Greenland ice sheet. Ice sheets form as layers of snow accumulate over time. Most of the fresh water available on Earth is trapped in these ice sheets. The Antarctic ice sheet is up to 3 miles deep. It covers nearly 5.4 million square miles. That's almost the entire Antarctic continent. If all the water in this ice sheet melted, it would raise the sea level by 200 feet. The Greenland ice sheet is much smaller than the Antarctic one. It covers 656,000 square miles. These ice sheets are shrinking as they melt more quickly than snow can accumulate. Many scientists believe that global warming is playing a role in the melting of ice sheets. Global warming is the increase in the world's average temperature. Most scientists believe that the global warming the Earth is now experiencing is caused in large part by human activity. Humans are releasing gases into the air that trap heat in the atmosphere. One major way they are doing this is by burning fossil fuels. Scientists are working hard to learn more about how and why these ice sheets are melting. The melting ice sheets can have big effects on the planet. As more water melts and enters the ocean, the sea level rises. The rising water could cover cities that sit near the coast. These cities include New York City and New Orleans, Louisiana. One other effect of the melting ice sheets is that the ocean water will become less salty as it mixes with fresh water. This could disrupt ocean ecosystems that rely on certain levels of seawater to survive. Okay, so looking back at this article here, what would you say, not the subject, we know the subject is ice sheets, but what's the main idea about ice sheets? What is this article mostly talking about? Okay, so I would say, now it describes what ice sheets are, talks about how big they are, but talks about how they're shrinking, right, and what's causing them to shrink. So overall, I would say the main idea is that ice sheets are shrinking, okay? For your NVF, you want to keep it simple. You don't want to have too much description in the main idea of your NVF because you're going to get more specific and describe what you're going to write about in your topic sentence and your projected plan, which is going to be the third sentence of your introduction. So for your NVF, right, I would say, Jessica Sampson, I would say, right, in the informative, sorry about my messy writing, so just listen to my voice because you probably can't read this. In the informative article, and I'm trying to do it fast, ice sheets. Notice the punctuation and capitalization too. The author, Jessica Sampson. All right, so there is my text type. It's an informative article. That's the type of text, the article title, and the author. All right, so I'm going down to my verb next. What does the author do? They explain, they describe, whatever you want. Explains. And then the third part of my NVF is what's the main idea. We already said explains how ice sheets are melting. Okay. So next is going to be my topic sentence. And so Again, we're avoiding there are, so I want to start with the subject, right? So the subject is ice sheets. Oops, that's messy. Ice sheets. There, now I've avoided there are. And then I want to state the main idea of the article using different words than my NVF and a number word. So you can keep your topic sentence really simple. So for this, I would say, in fact, I'm going to stop. What would you write for your topic sentence for ice sheets? Okay. Mine, again, I'm going to keep it really simple. Ice sheets. Oops. Get rid of that. Whoop. Ice sheets are melting. How about ice sheets are melting, which can cause several problems around the world. Okay, notice I'm explaining more in my topic sentence here. So I talked about how ice sheets are melting, and now I'm explaining that because they're melting, that could cause several problems. There's my number word, all right? And what we're going to start later this week is we're going to finish with our projected plan, and that's where you would list the reasons what the several problems would be, all right? So hopefully this example will help you with this assignment. Remember, you have until tomorrow to do it. So please use the NVF steps. Look at the slides I've included down below, and watch this video more than once if you need to, so to make sure that you write a good solid NVF and topic sentence, because I'm going to start grading you guys a little tougher on this. All right, so we're going to answer this last question here, and then after you answer it, hit continue, let the video finish so that you get full credit for watching the Ed Puzzle. All right, thank you and have a great day.